What's up everyone, Nils here and welcome back with another video. So today we're playing Blox Fruits and I'm gonna show you how to get to level 700 and advance to the second world in less than a day. Alright guys, before we begin, there is a couple of things that you should do, and one of them involves getting this plugin which is called Better Roblox, and the reason you wanna have this is because it involves a lot of server hopping and it's gonna help us hop to servers with not a lot of people. Here's an example of how it works. So basically we're gonna scroll all the way down to our server page and we're gonna search for a random number, roughly about 400 usually. It depends how many people are playing the game actively at the same time. So as you can see, I'm just gonna find a server with like 2 people in it only and I'm just gonna hop on it. Okay, so next up, we have to get ourselves a Blox Fruit. Blox Fruits give us a whole bunch of abilities, and in most cases they also give us the ability to fly, which is gonna be very important as it will speed up the process of going from an island to an island. And we're just gonna go ahead on the vendor and we will check what fruits are available at the moment. They shuffle every 4 hours and ideally you wanna get light. However, it is out of stock at the time, so we're just gonna go with flame. It is also pretty good. Alright guys, so next up we're gonna be heading over to the docks and we're gonna get the free boat that the vendor here gives us, and we're gonna head over to that island with the giant flag in the middle of it. Hopefully you guys can see. And the reason for that is because we're gonna spend about 20 to 30 minutes of our time collecting gold chests in order to buy our first fruit. Trust me guys, I cannot express how much this is worth the time and effort. It might seem a little bit awkward to do before you even start leveling, but it is literally gonna save you hours and hours of running around or killing monsters, because the fruit will give you that much value. The first thing you should always do when you arrive on a new island is set your spawn point. After that, we're just gonna go ahead and collect our chests on the island. First of all, between these crates you have our diamond chest, which gives you the highest amount of money out of any chest in the game, and then climbing up the bridge you will find another one. After that, we're gonna head behind these houses on the back side of the island, where you will find your third chest. Lastly, you're gonna head to the house where the boss is located, which you will find the very last chest. This is where our server hopping strategy comes into play. You're gonna be switching servers to ensure that you don't have to wait for the chest to spawn and you can instantly just go and collect one after another. You're gonna be repeating this process until you have enough money to buy your desired fruit. It really depends what you find available on the vendor when you're playing the game. Ideally you wanna go for light. In this particular video, we're gonna be going for flame. Ironically, just as I was about to have enough money to buy it, I managed to find a flame fruit in front of me.
If you're really trying to find yourself, I have some secret information about where you are.
Where?
You are a poor, misguided little girl who got herself all tangled up about sex. Who wrote a poor, misguided, tangled up book about sex.
Once we get our hands on a fruit, we can start leveling. Head over to one of the starting islands and pick up the first quest that the quest giver has for you. You're gonna be repeating this quest until you hit level 10. Once we reach level 10, we can head over towards the jungle. You're gonna take the monkey's quest and you will do it until you hit level 15.
don't understand. What's making the pilot so late?
Once you reach level 15, you can pick up the Gorilla quest, which gives you a lot more experience, and you can head over to the other side of the island.
He's the best there is.
Once you finish the quest, you can simply press escape and reset your character to get teleported back to the spawn point, which should be next to the quest giver. As you can see here, I forgot to set my spawn point, which is what I mentioned earlier, that you should always do, so I had to run back to the island. Once you hit level 20, you can take your very first boss quest, which is the Gorilla King for this island. Again, when killing bosses, we're gonna be using the server hopping method, so we don't have to wait for them to respawn, as the respawn timer varies anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes depending on the boss. Once you reach level 30, you're gonna head over to the Pirate Island, which was the island that we were previously farming gold chests in. Set your spawn point and pick up your first quest that you have to kill a bunch of pirates until you reach level 40. Once you get to level 40, you're gonna pick up your second quest, which is the Brutes, and are located in the backside of the island. At level 55, you can get your boss quest for this island. I would personally suggest that you stay to a little bit more than level 60 on this island, as the boss is really easy to kill and he is also really close to the spawn point, and the next island is not the most efficient when it comes to leveling. Once you're done here, you're gonna be heading towards the pyramids. If you fail to see the island, because it is very small, you can always just have a look for the giant fountain, which you can see from anywhere in the map. Pick up the first quest, which you should be repeating until you hit level 75. Once you hit level 75, pick up the Desert Officer's quest, which are located in the backside of the island, and repeat it until you hit level 90. Once you're done, we're gonna be heading over to the Snow Island. Before you start doing any quests, head over to this back side of the island where there is a little hatch in here. Once you enter, you will find an NPC which is gonna give you a whole bunch of useful abilities to learn. First of all, you get Sky Jump, which is essentially infinite jumping in the air, depending on how much energy you have. Enhancement is good, but it's not that useful for now, so you don't really have to worry about that. And lastly, you have Flash Step, which is a blink ability that can teleport you from place to place by pressing the R hotkey. Head on and pick up the first quest, which you will be repeating until you get to level 100. Once you reach level 100, you can take up the second quest, which you will be repeating until you hit level 105.
I'm dragging some ball and chain around.
Well, I'm sorry. Do you want me to think that you're vile?
No. I just want to show you something about marriage. I hate you, woman. And if I know anything about men, you're as fine as they come. But I know this thing about me. You're willing to marry me. If I was you, I would want me coming. But all I can think of is that goofy comic out there, starting all of this thing. Sometimes I think he doesn't even know it's right.
Now we can start killing the boss, which will be using the server hopping method again to kill again and again until we hit level 120.
That's what marriage is.
The next zone that we'll be heading towards is this castle-like area that is located all the way to the other side of the map. Go ahead and pick up the quest, which you will be repeating for the next 10 levels. This quest is a little bit slow, as there is only 2 mobs at a time that you can kill, so it's gonna take you a while. Once you hit level 130, you can start taking the boss quest. Again, we're gonna be using the server hopping method, and we're gonna be doing this until we get to level 150. next zone we're gonna be heading towards is the Skylands. You can see the giant clouds from anywhere on the map. Head over to the area in the middle level, set your spawn point, and pick up the quest. The mobs for this quest are located underneath the area that we are at the moment, so you have to fly down. Repeat this quest until you get to the level 175. Once you are 175, you can pick up the second quest, which you will be repeating until level 200. Next up, we're gonna be heading towards the Prison Island, which is located between the fountain and the Snow Islands. The only problem with this island is that there is no actual spawn point there, so we're gonna have to set our spawn point to the Snow Island, which is the closest to it. There is 3 bosses located on this island. However, on our current level, we can only pick up the quest to kill the first one, which we have to repeat until level 225. The problem with this is that we have to fly back and forth multiple times since we don't have a spawn point here, which makes it a very good time to use one of the free codes that the game provides us to boost our experience. Once we hit level 225, we can pick up the second quest for the second boss here. However, it is still not worth to kill these 2 bosses and run back and forth, so we're gonna be heading towards the next island. So I'm just gonna reset to spawn back to the snow area, and I'm just gonna head to the other side where the Colosseum is. Pick up the quest, which you will be repeating for the next 25 levels until you hit level 250. The second quest unlocks at level 275, which means that you have to spend a lot of time grinding the same quest and again. However, once you get to level 250, you can pick up the final boss quest on the prison island, so we're just gonna head back there and we're gonna be doing all 3 of the quests at the same time. Once again, use one of the double experience codes and kill all 3 of the bosses until you get to level 275. Once you're done, head over back to the Colosseum and pick the Gladiators quest, which you can repeat until you get to level 300. Once you get to level 300, you should be heading for the Volcano Island. Pick up the first quest and repeat it for the next 30 levels. At level 330, you can pick up your second quest, which you should be repeating until you get to level 350. After that, you can start dealing with the boss by server hopping until you get to 375.
Your father's far from being a well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness. I hope there'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again.
Our next destination is the underwater world. The island is located on the left side of the prison island.
Come with me, please.
Grab the first quest and repeat it until you get to level 400.
Come with me, please.
Once you get to 400, you can pick up the commando quest, which is located on the other side of the island. Once at level 425, you can pick up the boss quest. This boss is very easy, as you can simply just back into the wall and exit the room. At level 450, we're gonna be heading back to the Skylands. If you happen to not have a fruit that flies, just like I do here with the ice fruit, you simply just have to climb up, cloud by cloud. Repeat this quest until you get to level 475. In order to get to the next area, simply just head in this building and hit the cloud that is located in the middle. Pick up the Santa's quest and repeat it until you get to level 500. Once you get to level 500, farm the boss with the server hopping method until you get to level 525. Head over to the other side of the tree branch and pick up the Royal Soldier's quest, which you will be repeating for the next 25 levels. At level 550, pick up the Royal Soldier's quest, which you will be repeating until you get to 575. After that, you can pick the Thunder God boss quest. The process is very slow, as you have to farm 50 levels here, and you have to also cover very big distances by running around, so I would suggest using another experience code here. Repeat this process until level 625, and after that we're gonna be heading over to our final zone for this world. The last zone is the fountain, which we have passed by multiple times throughout this entire process. Pick up the Pirate's Quest and repeat it for the next 25 levels. Once you get to level 650, you can pick up the Captain's Quest, whom are located on the backside of the island. At level 675, you can pick up the Sideboard Quest, which is the very last boss for this old world. The boss is really not that easy, as I have died a couple of times while doing him, so you can also consider just farming the previous quest until you hit level 700.
While we fight, I'll improvise a ballad for you and design the refrain. Thrust home.
Will you? We may have had our differences, but I am disposed to forget them.
That is very generous of you, sir.
No, truly.
Once you hit level 700, you will get a purple message in the middle of your screen that prompts you to go back to the prison island and talk to the detective. He will pretty much give you a key and send you back to the frozen village to kill the Ice Admiral. Once you're done, head back to the prison island and talk to the detective, who is going to send you over to the middle town to speak with the captain, who's going to take you to the second sea. And that was pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you found this video helpful throughout your leveling process. If you liked the video, please click that like and subscribe button below, as it will help me out a lot. And until the next one, take care.